Welcome to your collective March forecast. We're going to start with water signs, then earth, then air, and then fire. And then later this week, we will do the individual March forecast. Let me get all these cards moving and grooving. Look at that gilding. Oh, I just love it. Okay, you got a card coming out already. I didn't even get to shuffle there very much. I already shuffled them. That's fine. My computer keeps waking up. We have 33, follow through. These are some creepy bugs right here. You might be a fan of them, but any kind of mantis, I'm just like, ooh. All right. So follow through. Finish something is what this is saying. Water signs, finish, finish, finish. Let me put my computer to sleep. Go to sleep. Follow through. Finish what you started. So that feels like a Ten of Wands energy. Let's see what comes out in the tarot. Let's get your spirit animal oracle energy for March. Oh, we're going to take both of those. This is like the worst shuffle ever. Okay, computer, I'm just going to shut you down for now because you keep waking up and go to sleep. All right. Here we go. No more interruptions from my computer. So moose, we have wisdom. Oh my gosh, what an interesting creature and so big. Let your head and mind reach to the stars. I like that. But keep your feet grounded on earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. So definitely feels like star energy, bringing some type of dream down into reality. So you might be experiencing Seven of Cups, like a dream or fantasy. All right, so humpback whale, singer. Do you sing whale? All right, sing healing songs for the world. What? Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your porpoise, I'm sorry, and the power in your soul. Okay. Sing, sing, sing. I think there's something here about vibrations and good vibrations and just that that kind of thing. I think that would help you right now. Singing happy songs. Hey, that's just what's coming out here. All right, let's see if we get another flyer before we can really even shuffle. Like I said, I always pre-shuffle all of these before we get started, just to make sure they're good and shuffled. All right, so this is our Talisman Oracle, and all these are listed in the playlist descriptions if you are curious about them, along with my Amazon affiliate links. Shameless plug, okay, because I do get tiny commission. All right, safe travels. Okay, nice. So you might be traveling. We could see a chariot, maybe even Six of Swords, some type of movement, a knight. So you'll have safe travels. All right, let's go ahead and pull our tarot and see what's going on here for you for March forecast for the water signs. And do watch my my latest video, my secret being revealed. All right, we have the King of Cups. He's kind of like that whale doing a deep dive into his emotions there. That could be you. It could be someone that is coming across your path. We shall see. Could be both. Four of Cups. Okay. You can see how thrilled I am about that card. And the Page of Pentacles. Let's get three more rows. Jesus, what are we doing here? We're going to be here all day. Just two more rows, please. Spirit, two. Temperance, patience, just like Guns N' Roses said. Ooh, nice. I like the sun energy, that Leo energy, shining a light on what you're not happy about. And the Two of Wands, that's good. That kind of is a card of taking action if you think about it. Because it's saying you're probably going to be leaving a comfort zone, which I sometimes think they are uncomfortable. We just get used to it. Here's some action, the kind I like, right? Knight of Wands, it's Sagittarius, it's me. We have double Saggy there. We have the Lovers. Yeah, definitely. This is a big choice here. choosing this path. It's a big one. Ooh, Ace of Cups, Heart's Desire. Woo! All right. What else do we have? Let's see. Let's clarify the crossing energy for the King of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. That could be starting something new with that Page energy. Studying something new. We shall see. What do we have? Woo! All right. Queen of Swords, Libra. Two of Cups. You got the Two of Cups now and the Ace of Cups. But I almost feel like you're telling that King of Cups no. And now the Four of Cups again? What are you little... Okay. Oh my God, I'm Homer Simpson. Okay. I did put a clip of Homer in the Aries reading. It was so funny. All right. That does feel like strangling. All right. I don't even know what's going on here. I'm losing my marbles. What marbles? You didn't have any. All right. King of Cups, Queen of Swords. This feels like someone who's generally a good chap, good person, deep with their emotions, mature, emotionally mature. But there's this Queen of Swords here. Is this like your parent? Why do I feel like this is your parents? The dad is the one that's very sweet and emotional and loving and caring, but the mom, it seems to be her way or the highway. This feels like a very strict energy here. The kind of person that will really have no problem cutting you out and not think too much about it otherwise. This feels like a dynamic that is around you. These cards don't feel like you for some reason. I'm picking up on this couple. They may not even be together anymore, honestly, considering this type of energy. And I usually don't get a negative feeling with the Queen of Swords at all. But this time I'm feeling someone who's kind of kind of a witch in not a good way. Huh. How interesting. They are influencing something here or they wouldn't be showing up. Maybe their opinions mean a lot to you. Maybe only one of them. Huh. Okay. So we have here, unfortunately, dissatisfaction within a relationship, a soulmate energy. One or both of you is just not happy anymore with the decision you made to be with this person. Unfortunately, because that's what we're seeing here. Yep. It could be. Now, that King of Cups and the Queen of Swords, because I feel like they're two different people. Like I feel like they were together at one point, but they have just completely grown apart. And that could be what's showing up here. And maybe that's why I feel so disconnected from those energies for you, water signs, is that you two have grown apart. Because this is showing that figure that has lost their taste for wine, and you've lost your taste, or both of you have for each other, is what I'm getting here, unfortunately. People, well, here's the thing. Sometimes people change, and it's not the change that you want, or they don't change, and you know, that's kind of what I'm feeling here. This was a soulmate at some point. I mean, still is. But this dissatisfaction and inaction is pretty bad. So one or both of you is looking for something new because you're so unhappy is what I'm getting. And you're looking at this opportunity over here. I hope it's not. I hope you've already ended your relationship. If that's the case, if this opportunity is coming in, it's a new person, you know, you're thinking about it. You know what I mean. That's what this feels like. Someone's so unhappy. I think it's better to end things if you know it's over than to, you know, do something on the side. You'll never forgive yourself if you do that. You'll feel crappy for the rest of your life. And so, yeah, definitely wrap things up with that other person is what I'm feeling like. Like even if you're okay, so if you're married but you've separated, like do not live together, there might be financial reasons why you haven't done the big D yet, and I get that, but it needs to be very clear and apparent that you're separated in it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to drag someone else into that circle. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry this is the message that's coming out, but that's what I'm feeling. All right. So there is a new dawn on the horizon here. And you have, a choice in love and temperance. I mean, there's some good stuff finally coming in here. But this could be past energy, something you dealt with. Oh, Four of Swords. Yeah, time out. Definitely take a time out for healing with that temperance energy, that inner alchemy. Work through it. Man. That combination has come up. And we have the Ten of Cups. We have the Devil on the Sun. That weird Sun Devil energy. Isn't that a bizarre thing to come through? It's weird. Definitely take the time out to heal from the past, because it's going to really fortify you and make you stronger. Think of Forged in Fire. I used to watch that show when they had Will Willis. I don't watch it anymore because they don't have Will Willis. Forged in Fire, you suck. Okay, sorry. Not sorry. Will Willis was the backbone of the show. Okay? Just saying. Just saying. Not watching it without him. Anyway, back to this. Forged in Fire with Will Willis. This is about your changing your inner world. It changes your outer world. This is what is forging you into something stronger. This is saying take the time to let these situations fortify you, strengthen you, and it will change your future trajectory, your luck even, because this is Sagittarius energy, it's Jupiter energy. The more time you spend on yourself and this healing, the better off you're going to be, the happier you're going to be. So this choice could be choosing yourself. You have Sun energy here. It illuminates everything. Everything. It is shining a light on this, whether this is your own toxic behaviors or other people or things that you're attracted to but shouldn't be. Bad boys, bad girls, things like that, danger. So this sun is illuminating any type of shadow or darkness in your life for you to deal with it. Because think about this. We've got the sun, and then we've got darkness over here, the darkest of the dark. Now, this could be shining a light on something that you have kept repressed. Oh boy. Yeah. Now, it could be something pretty innocuous and not anything nefarious at all. It could be that your family was focused on you learning the family business or not pursuing what you were passionate about, but maybe you're passionate about the oboe, or you want to do sidewalk chalk art for the rest of your life. I don't know. But there could be something that is repressed within you that is being brought to the surface, brought to the light. We kind of have that with that King of Cups energy as well, bringing things to the surface, dealing with stuff. Okay, so this is shining a light on it. This is going to be very apparent. It could be that now that you've had that experience, you're seeing things differently. You're seeing things for what they truly are. Maybe the toxic people in your life, you can see them now, which could be really frightening because they may have looked like a friend, but they really weren't. You know what I'm saying? Woo, clarity. I mean, that's a good thing, right? You want to see something for what it really is. There you go. All right, cards. What is going on? Okay. So, yeah, you're making with this lovers, it is about a choice, right? And now when the Two of Wands comes up, it's kind of, yeah, it's choosing a path. But with this combined with it in the reading, this is a monumental, life-changing path. Now, let's hope that you're going towards what makes you happy. And it's not that as soon as you choose that path, all of this is just going to fall into your lap. This rainbow, this arch of cups here, is these dreams, hopes and dreams, heart's desire. And we have here, let your head and mind reach to the stars, reach up, but keep your feet on the ground. This is about bringing these dreams, making them real here. And you might have to leave your comfort zone to do it. In fact, you're going to have to. You have to do something. You have to take action on this Ten of Cups, this happiness, happily ever after kind of energy. That's what we have. You're choosing happiness, a path that's, you know, land of honey and milk and all those good things. All right, so we have action here. Knight of Wands, passionate action, making a choice, heart's desire here. My goodness. And look at that. Commitment. Four of Wands on the Knight of Wands. You could be committing to a Sagittarius. That's hard. I'm just kidding. We are a little hard to pin down as long as you don't try to corral us, because I'm Sagittarius Sun and Moon. I like freedom, not because I want to go, you know, it's not about anything sexual or anything like that. I like to just be able to go do what I want to do without having to check in with somebody. That's not the best energy for a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And I know for me, I just don't feel like I'm good relationship material because of that fact. I just like to be able to do what I want, you know? I do what I want. Cartman. High Priestess, Cancer energy, and the King of Wands now. Woo! That almost feels like a King of Hearts in a way. You got a lot of fire and passion coming up here at the very end. And so we have, I want to look at this one first. Yeah. We have this energy. This is Mercury, right? This is that divine messenger, divine communication, higher self, high priestess, book of secrets, book of knowledge. What do you want? What did you come here to experience? That's kind of what I'm feeling. Make those choices, make those decisions that are in alignment with what you came here to do, to experience. That's what that's telling me. That's how you should be making your choices. We do have this element here with the Gemini energy of becoming whole, of choosing yourself first, because you don't want to be fractured when you go into a relationship, because it feels like this is very relationship oriented. You want to be a whole person. The past needs to be done. And so this could also be saying that this person is very different from you. Very different. So we have some Leo energy here with the Sun and the King of Wands. We have Saggy energy with Temperance and the Knight of Wands. And we have commitment and partnerships. So you might be running from commitments and partnerships. It may not be something you want right now, and that's fine. If you want to just be footloose and fancy free, like our friend the Knight of Wands here, and just explore and learn more about yourself, hey, go for it. It's what I do every day. I love being Sagittarius. I couldn't imagine being any other sign. I wouldn't want to be any other sign. This is the perfect sign for me. So I don't know that I don't think you're looking for it, and that's the best thing. That's probably when it pops up. Right there. Bam. Right in your face. You're not ready for it. You're just kind of doing your own thing, being happy on your own. That's the energy you want to be in. That's the energy. So to me, that's good. You could be drawing in this perfect match, not even knowing it. So much fire here. So we have Ace of Cups. We have an opportunity here with a King of Wands. Male or female doesn't matter to me. It's just an energy. Someone who's very attractive. I mean, hubba hubba, zing zing. They have everything. Very attractive, very playful, very sensual. It's part of that Leo energy. And I think they get a lot of attention and they like it most of the time. We don't like all the attention that we get because I know how that feels. You get attention from everyone. The ones you don't want, all of it. There's really nothing you can do about it. You just have to deal with it, right? And so they could be coming with an offer here, a heart's desire. Woo! Heart's desire and, the wands here. Wink, wink. Yeah, it's passionate. It's up to you if you want it. Hopefully you're healed. But I love Leo energy. All right, let's look at the bonus cards. All right. Here we go. And do take a look at that, my latest video. My secret project that I've really even kept the secret. I haven't really told anybody until this last week that I even had a secret. And I wrote a book. It's a fantasy fiction novel. It's called The Reaper. I've already started part 2 of it. And it's available on Amazon Kindle and paperback and hardback if you want it. I'll put the links in the description of the video. And so I think I love it. And I've been a storyteller and writer for quite some time, but this is my first time publishing something. So I'm really excited about it. Insight opens the third eye to strengthen intuition. I like that. We have a lot of intuition here with High Priestess, a lot of knowing. You know this is the path you need to take. Okay? All right, haven't used these in a while. Let's get your crystal for water signs for the month. Did he finally jump out? Wait. All right, so I live on a farm here. I don't know if you can hear the rooster. That's not our rooster. He flew into the pen with all the sheep and the goats. I've been waiting for him to fly out. It's been a week. It's just a rooster, a random rooster out there. It's so funny. I heard it the other day. It was so loud. I'm like, what? What is a chicken? Ooh, look at that. Highlight. Ooh, I love this. Inspiration. The King of Wands is a visionary. A lot of inspiration. From the Greek word for violet, iolite combines violet, the crown chakra, stimulating enlightenment, and indigo blue, the third eye, activating inner vision and imagination. Ooh, there we go. I like that. So definitely this would help with that moose wisdom. All right, iolite is a treasure from the muses, bringing inspiration and vision to your creative endeavors. Whether if it's art, film, music, dance, poetry, iolite encourages you to let your inner artist emerge, and that's part of that King of Wands energy. So this could very well be you, water signs, going on something, a heart's desire that you're passionate about. Heck yeah. I like that more than, a person, really. Affirmation, I love to express myself artistically. I am open to creative inspiration, and I let it flow freely through me. Yeah, baby. All right, let's get an angel number. We got one right there. It is coming over right out so fast. We have 2020 compassion. Mercy, diplomacy, potential, service, recovery, adaptability, and renewal. It is a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct, but it's also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world and your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. Well, that is good news, everyone. Good news. All right, let's get one of these kajiggers. Little old lady on Futurama. He must have flown over. It sounds like he's right outside my door here. I am enough. Let go of expectations. Oh, wow. Look at that. And it's weird because she's got this bucket and she's putting it way down into that deep well, figuring out herself. All right, let's get some tea leaf. What the heck is going on out there? Horseshoe, good luck. Yes, I felt it in the reading. The Jupiter, the Sagittarius, yes. Face, secret admirer. Okay, There we go. Might be a horn dog. And we have bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Yeah, I can see that here, especially with that first row. Seems like an issue with that 4 of Cups not being happy or satisfied. I want to pull a couple of these money manifestation cards. You know what? Not a couple. I want to do 3 because it's my favorite number. And let's just see what's coming towards water signs with the money manifestation for March. I know it's a mess by the end of the reading, but just whatever. Oh, obligations. Okay, this is karmic. You have some prior contracts or commitments that still need to be fulfilled before you can completely move on to the next stage of your journey. That's what I was saying up there. Something needs to be finished in order for you to move on. You know, maybe just go ahead and do that big D or split with something that's just not working for you, but you got to finish it. Connection. Oh, these are rare. A special connection will open doors for you on your path. Oh, and you got path, the 2 of Wands. It may be a partner or mentor or client or a helpful friend. Woo! And career change. There we go. Felt something like that. Does your career fully align with who you physically and emotionally and spiritually are? Maybe, maybe not. That's why you're doing, maybe that's what this path, this change is. Something's happening here. But you need to follow through with this commitment, finishing something up here. That's what I have. All right, that is your March forecast for water signs. Now let's move on to Earth. Earth signs, this is your March forecast. We will do your individual signs later this week. All right, let's dive right into this and see what is coming towards Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn as a collective energy. We have truth. Look at that peacock. So you might be seeing the truth for the first time, getting clarity. Have a Queen of Swords feel from that. Maybe King of Swords, Ace of Swords. Yeah, truth. Truth will out, they say. And that is the truth. All right, let's see what your spirit animal oracle is for our lovely and beautiful earth signs. Wabam. We have a swan. Look at that, more bird energy here. We have swan grace. You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. So I'm getting a Queen of Cups feel with that, maybe Empress. And Empress would be Venus energy. That would also be Libra or Taurus. And there's truth there too. So let's see. Maybe swan or peacock or both is like your favorite animal. It seems like it has particular significance for someone. Ooh, magical power. Look at that. Ooh. I don't know if we've ever gotten this one before, the dragonfly. We had some red dragonflies out here last year. It was really cool. I want to look at our booklet real quick for that. This is a really neat deck, the Talisman Oracle. Excuse me. It comes with special paper so that you can come through here and draw the sigils and have your own kind of little pocket sigil. You can put it with you in your wallet. So let's look at magical power and see what else it has, because I think it's pretty neat. I passed it up, pretty sure. We have this in alphabetical order. All right, so there's the sigil. Pretty neat. So it says here, we are born with a special gift of magic. I believe that. We often overlook this extraordinary power to bring happiness to those around us or into our own hearts. In the center of it all is a very powerful emotion, love. Okay, this is Queen of Cups energy right there. By setting up our intent, we can create a new world. Believing in ourselves begins with loving and being kind to who we are and understanding our limits and pushing just a little further to better ourselves. Definitely a Queen of Cups energy here. In these ways, we become closer to fulfilling our purpose in life. The dragonflies start their life as larvae in water and later rise up into the air and fly. So another flying symbolism here. They are our connection with nature and our guides to the realm of magic. Oh, I like that. a lot. So let's get into the reading for our lovely earth signs. Here we go. We're going to get 3 rows and we will clarify. Try not to keep you here all day. All right. Ooh. Okay, so I know I'm doing collective earth, but Sagittarius Knight of Wands comes out for Virgo a lot. It's saying you need to get out there. Oh, now we have the devil. Or should I say the devil? That's as deep as my voice can go. I've been practicing that for a while, ever since I heard Jimmy Gaffigan do it in a joke. So Capricorn right there, and the Ace of Wands. There's some fiery energy here. Let's hope that devil energy is just showing up as Capricorn, although I would prefer in my readings for Capricorn to show up as the World or the Queen of Pentacles. So, we'll see. Could be some type of latent, suppressed creativity there. 9 of Wands now, right underneath the Knight of Wands, both Sagittarius. 7 of Swords. Same reading as the devil. 3 of Pentacles over here. I'm not a fan of these coming out in the same reading, so we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully an encounter with the devil isn't going to leave you all battered and bruised. I don't know. 6 of Swords. That's good to see. The Sun. I don't know why I was going to say 7. So I was looking at the 7. I don't know. We have the Sun energy, Leo energy. That's good. You have clarity here. And now we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Thank you. Well, this is definitely Capricorn. Not sure about that one. We're not sure about that one yet. Oh, boy. We'll see what's crossing it. What is going to be crossing this first row? Knight of Wands, the Devil, and the Ace of Wands. A lot of fire here. Look at this. So we have Ace of Wands, the Sun, the 9, and the Knight. Bam. And we... Tower energy. The Sun is that seeing something, seeing the truth, maybe clarity for the first time. We have the Tower on the Sagittarius energy. We have the 8 of Pentacles on the Devil. Of course we would. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles. More Capricorn showing up here. Okay? I think that's important to note. Because we have, check this out. Check it out, bro. We have the 3 and 4 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Devil. All we need is the 2 in the World, and we have every single Capricorn card. So I'm kind of feeling like that devil energy is, yeah, it's Capricorn. It's not the best of Capricorn's energy. All right, so you have something happening here with the Knight of Wands. Some of you are going to be moving. We have movement here with the Knight of Wands and a curiosity, burning curiosity to see the rest of the world, to travel, something. Something is happening here with this Tower card. It's something that's already in process. It can't be stopped. Once this event starts, that's it. It's just gonna go. You know what I'm saying? It's not telling me whether it's good or bad. Really depends on the rest of the reading, and depends on you and how you're resonating with things. So this could be an ending with someone that is in this Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands energy. That kind of made me think of a sword there, that flashy wand. It could be that, but I'm feeling more that something here is changing. If you've been in any type of hermit mode, that's changing. You're about to rocket out of there. You know, but we have something here in the foundation that is moving and changing. Whether there's really nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? It's already in motion, whatever this is. So just be ready to act is what I'm feeling here with this Knight of Wands. Just be ready for everything. Expect the unexpected here, okay? And just be ready for it. That's what that Knight of Wands energy is, and especially with that Nine of Wands here, just try to prepare yourself. Okay, something is a brewing. Something's about to happen. Okay, hopefully it's good, you guys. Tower doesn't mean necessarily bad. So the Devil and the Eight of Pentacles, something is trying to pull you away from your path. Something is trying to distract you. This has been coming out for a lot of people. It's in the background. It's trying to say, "Oh, come on, just come watch TV for, you know, 10 or 15 minutes. It won't hurt." And that's true. To 10 or 15 minutes a day of watching TV or scrolling on your phone, by itself, it's not really going to do anything, right? But over time, that time is lost. It's drained. It's gone. You know, this is about staying focused in spite of all the temptation around you, Capricorn. And this is saying you're staying focused no matter what. The world could be literally crumbling around you with that tower, and you're just plugging away. It almost kind of reminds me of the Rings of Power. Have you watched that? Spoiler alert, if you haven't watched it, just skip ahead. Yeah, he's in there working, making these rings for Sauron, who is, I have to say, insanely hot. The character that played him, I was like, yeah, I can see why, you know. Insanely hot. But anyway, yeah, I mean, around him, the world was crumbling. But that Sauron had him working and thinking everything was peachy keen, but in reality, he looked like garbage, hadn't showered in who knows how long, probably hadn't eaten anything. He looked like hell, you know, warmed over. So, but this is not that, though. This is saying, let's hope that's not that, that you are determined to have this Ten of Pentacles, because this is the path to mastery, right? You're on your way. And you'll be darned if anything is going to try to distract you from what you're doing. It's just not happening, Captain. I love that. That's good. Stay focused here, Earth signs. Stay focused. I can't reach these cards. All right. And so hold on to your inspiration. Just stick with it. It really does feel like there's something going on around you, like a battle. Because look, we have this Nine of Wands, wounded warrior. We have the Seven of Wands saying, nope, not fighting that way. I've got this that I want to finish doing over here. The rest of y'all can go duke it out. But I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? That's what this feels like. You have this divine inspiration. We have inspiration here with this Ace of Wands, and you're holding on to it, and boy, nothing can pry this from you. You've got a death grip on this inspiration here, which I think is great. You are completely and totally focused. Woo! This is intense. I'm feeling this very intense focus. Wow. All right, so let's see what's on the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Interesting. Two of Wands. Oh my gosh. We only need the Two of Pentacles. We just got the Two of Cups. We just need one more card to have every single Capricorn card in this Earth Signs reading. This might... I don't think it's just Capricorn here, but I'm just saying that's the thing that's coming through. You know, this is... The Capricorn is 10th house. It's the house of social status and ambitions and motivations, career, authority. You know, that's what's coming through here. Heavy. Can you feel it? All right, for some of you, there could be a soulmate. Sagittarius could be a veteran, wounded warrior we have here. You know, this could be part of that energy as well, may not. But this feels like a soulmate energy. Someone who has really been around the block, knows what's going on, knows the score, right? Someone who is, I feel like they got their eye on you. Boy, look at that. Or it could be vice versa. But this is someone who's very passionate, has a lot of boundaries, right? I don't think they let people in that easily. No, they do not. I know that energy very well. I'm Sagittarius Sun and Moon. So this is someone, if they have their eye on you, count yourself as special. Whether this is romantic or not, I'm not sure. But they are looking and watching and planning and thinking and strategizing. You better believe it. Woo! We have strategy here and making a choice, choosing a path. Now, this person could be choosing a path to come towards you for some of you. Others of you, there's a wholly different story here. That Nine of Wands and the Two of Cups, it could be you. Like the Two of Cups could potentially be that energy of becoming whole within yourself. Because we have two coming into like one. You know what I'm saying? And then we have the Seven of Swords and the Two of Wands. Wouldn't it be crazy if we had the Two of Pentacles show up here? So this is doing things different. And in particularly, you know, conflict resolution, things like that. It's doing things differently, fighting differently, being more, having a lot more grace, right? Because I think if this Nine of Wands is you and you've been through battle before, you're like, no. I'm not doing it that way anymore. Maybe you're choosing love, you know, just love in general, to just not fight, putting down the sword and just choosing a new path here. Wow. This is like someone who was a battle-hardened soldier becoming a peace activist. You know what I'm saying? Woo! Wow. Because you just don't want to deal with it anymore. You're done. All that toxicity and whatever is going on around you, a war, almost feels like there's a war raging around you. How is that? But you're like, no, not for me. Wow, interesting reading. You're about to accomplish something that you are either about to share and put on display with others, because we do have this accomplishment here, the very last card of the tarot coming in here, Earth signs, and the Three of Pentacles. This is Mars energy along with that Tower, because Three of Pentacles is very creative energy. You have made something here, and it's time to share it with others. You know what I'm saying? And when you do this, it completes some type of cycle. Something is completing here. All right, Six of Swords, the Sun, and the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. You gotta let me know with a thumbs up or just something that this Earth sign reading, you get it. Just say I get it. And then that kind of helps me know that I'm picking up on correct energy. I know it's not going to be for everybody. Woo! Strength here. Yeah. More Leo energy right here. Ace of Cups on the Sun. And the Six of Pentacles. All right, we didn't get the 2, but we got the 6. I mean, that's a lot of Earth energy here. That's Taurus energy. It's knowing your self-worth. Look at this outcome. This is like a big-time happy ending. When you focus on you and your heart's desire and your happiness, you're unstoppable here, Earth signs. Unstoppable. Look at you go. Look at you. Six of Swords and a Strength card. Tons of inner strength here to just walk away from things. Like I said, it feels like the world is crumbling around you, but you're focused on what you need to do here. You are not distracted at all. You're moving to calmer waters. You will find peace somewhere to get your work done. And you won't let anything stop you. Very protective, your own inner protection showing up here big time. Big time. The Seven of Wands is, I feel like, inside this card. It's definitely inside that 9. A lot of boundaries here, but man, have you learned a lot. We have the Six of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, you're doing things differently here. Definitely. I mean, you could definitely fight. You can kick somebody's butt. That's That's obvious. But when you know you have the ability to really tear someone apart, you don't have to prove it by doing it. You already know. You know what I'm saying? You have the Sun and the Ace of Cups. Woo! Wow. So there could be some type of heart's desire coming in, an opportunity here. Love could be. You have this inner child and happiness here with the Sun card, it's clarity. It's all those wonderful things. This feels like a new love coming in that's going to make you very happy. I think you're happy already. This person could be coming towards you. This it feels like your energy, but it also feels like it could be someone else's as well coming in. And look, we got the dragonfly again. All right, that's meaningful. If you see a dragonfly, be cognizant of what you were thinking or doing in that moment. There might be a hidden message there for you, okay? Just saying, maybe it's confirmation even that you're on the right path. So we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, 100% knowing your worth, equal reciprocity, not having no BS here. Somebody taking you. You've worked too hard. Look at this. We have completion with this 10 in the world. It's part of that energy there of completion. I don't know why I called it a 10, but it feels like a 10 energy. It's 21. That's fine. You've got so much self-awareness now and like self-respect. You're a very strong person is what I'm feeling here. You know your self-worth, and that's why you're not willing to compromise, and that's why you're not willing to let anything stop you. No way, no how. This reading is fierce. You know the truth. You know about what you want to do and how you want to get there. Wow, that is amazing. What's also amazing is my new book. It is now available on Amazon Kindle. I'll put the links in the description below. It's called The Reaper, and I've already started volume 2. Do watch my special video that I put out on Friday. It tells you all about the book and what it's about, fantasy fiction. It's pretty cool. All right, so we have Earth, more Earth signs. Wow. Okay, Earth. Ask the element of Earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. There it is. There's something chaotic going on around you. Maybe it's just the world, the noise of the world. Could be. But you're not letting it deter you. Oh, you have forgiveness. You have Unikite. Look at this little guy. That's it right there. This is Unikite. Isn't he cute? All right. Boop. Unikite is a heart chakra stone. Helps you forgive people who have been unable to forgive, including yourself. This is the hardest one. Hardest one. By clearing resentment and blame, it frees you of toxic energy that is contaminating your life. That's for sure. With forgiveness, your heart is open and you can embrace a new future filled with wonderful blessings. Affirmation: by releasing negative emotions and forgiving the past, I am free to live a peaceful and harmonious life. And the big part is accepting what you've learned, Six of Swords, and then just moving on and not thinking about it anymore. Be done with it. Don't dwell in the past or what hurt you. Just move on. There you go. That's how you do it. Let's get your angel number. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, unique skills. We did not get the 9 of Pentacles, but that's okay. We have it right here. 1441, life goals, mission, sense of self, honesty, and important projects. I do feel that there with the 3 of Pentacles. It's that time of intense self-development. Oh yeah, focus your mind on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed. I feel that here, the whole reading. But practice makes you a master. That's what we have right there. Wow. It also serves to find your true purpose. Leveling up in your career business is a priority right now. Yes, 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 and more yes. That's what I felt like in this whole entire reading. Wow. There we go. Confirmation. Big time confirmation right there. I like that. Love it. When the tarot and the oracle does that for me. Thank you, card. Okay. We have transformation. Battle of head versus heart. There we go. That's interesting. I think it should be a nice mix. Yeah. Don't be foolish. All right, we have pig. Beware of greed. Yeah, there's tons of greedy people out there. You have sun. You have sun twice. Look at that. Happiness and well-being. I like it. Go away, piggy, unless you're bacon. All right, elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Definitely feel that. Definitely feel that. I want to get 3 of the money manifestation oracle. See what's going on here for our earth signs. I love this deck. It is so cool. And all these can be found in the playlist description, along with my Amazon affiliate links. Shameless plug. Okay, here we go. Ooh, passive income. Don't we love that, right? The best money is made while you sleep. I don't know about the best money, but it's nice to wake up and say, hey, there's some money. Dream job. You have 2 money jars. Oh my God. Did you ever think you could get paid just for being yourself? No, but yes. Yes and no. Oh my goodness, love. These are rare in this deck. Love is the greatest of success on the path to prosperity. And you have it right here. Who can fully experience abundance without it? There it is. Love what you do. It's coming in for you. Earth signs. That's a very cool reading. I liked it. It's just for you. All right, let me know what you think in the comments below. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Now I am going to go on to do air. Air signs, this is your collective bonus March forecast reading, and we will do the individual readings this week for each of you. So let's just get started, get into your reading, see what's coming towards you for our lovely month of March. All right, let's see what we have here. Ooh, contradiction. Okay, interesting. The dark cards in this deck can represent something wonky happening. Something is a walking contradiction. Something, I would say trust your instinct. If something appears good, but you're getting weird feelings, trust the red signs. Something is contradictory. Just pay attention to things that contradict themselves this month, is what it's saying. Trust your instinct here. We have peacock, vibrancy. Look at that, how beautiful. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. There we go. And let's get your talisman oracle. I just heard with the contradiction, both this and that are true. Like, okay, we have a wee bit of a riddle here or something. Huh. See, karmic justice. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Something. It feels like something is going to be working out for you. This is air signs. I am feeling a Queen of Swords justice energy here with that karmic justice. I want to take a look at the guidebook. This is a really neat deck, this Talisman Oracle. It comes with some paper that you can use to copy down these sigils and carry it with you to focus on, put it in your wallet. So let's see. Karmic justice. I mean, wow, that almost feels like a combination of Wheel of Fortune and the Justice card. If you seek the balance of karma, then this card is a positive sign that whatever the outcome of a particular situation, it will be a fair one. Karmic justice doesn't look the same for everyone because we have different values and desires. That is true. Don't expect the repercussions to be immediate or of the same nature. They will be of equal worth and I feel weight. However, if your own efforts have been unfair, this card could also mean that it's time to accept the consequences. Ooh! Put bias and prejudice aside and open your heart. The endless knot on this card symbolizes wisdom, compassion, balance in the universe. Yeah, I mean, that's a Justice card. It's a mirror. The Justice card, universe doesn't judge anything. We do. Universe doesn't. It just gives you back what you put into something. So as long as you're acting in good faith and goodwill, you should be getting, at some point, what you've put in, you reap what you sow. It just takes time, though, in this realm, how things happen. So we have the Four of Wands, some stability there, also referencing commitments and partnerships. King of Swords, there's Aquarius energy, some air coming in, justice maybe. Ah, Three of Swords, Libra. Woo! There could be that karmic justice, could be within some type of commitment or partnership. This is an expert here. All right. Oh, look at this. Wow. Here's the, like, this is a, yes, this is, hopefully. We need to see what's crossing it. They have the Ace of Swords, victory, Two of Pentacles, balance. That reference balance. Oh, we have the Tower. Woo! So these are events that are already in motion. You cannot stop it. Whatever is going on here, it's you reap what you sow. So let's hope it's good. Let's hope, hope, hope. Ten of Wands, determination, Saggy energy. Queen of Swords, there's that Libra. And the Four of Cups. Ugh. I am so sick of seeing that card, but that's okay. It's just part of how things are, right? Four of Cups. Dissatisfaction. But it's, we go through cycles of that. This moon energy, Cancer. It happens. All right, let's see what's crossing the Four of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Queen of Wands on the Four of Wands. So it's Aries energy, just like that Tower. Seven of Cups here. And the Three of Swords on the Three of Swords. How often do you see that combo? Me, never. I don't know if I've ever seen a double Three of Swords. You reap what you sow. If you've been a heartbreaker, guess what? Someone could be breaking your heart. Oh my goodness. I don't know if that's exactly what's happening here, but there is an emphasis here on healing. Ooh. So we have a card of commitment and partnerships here with the Four of Wands. Some people see it as a finish line. I mean, I don't know why. It's not really coming through that way for me. Fours are stability. You think of the four corners of your home. And this is stability in partnerships, right? That's how I see this. And so the Four Wands, it's Venus energy, but guess what? Hey, it's Aries, and so is this. So you have triple Aries energy here. And Aries is Mars, and it's the first house of ego, right? That's that Mars energy. And the Queen of Wands here, I like the Queen of Wands. It's Aries, it's cardinal energy. All queens are cardinal. Cardinal meaning they initiate and create, right? And so this is the energy of someone who really doesn't give a rip what anybody thinks about how they live their life, the choices they make. They learn as they go. And so this could be your energy here. Could be. It could be saying that this is how you need to be. Or it could be saying that you have a commitment or partnership to someone who pretty much is in this Queen of Wands energy. If you need to take action on something, this is great. If you're in a relationship with this energy, it depends. If it complements you, this type of energy, you may not like it. This is a very independent person who does whatever they want, whenever they want. You know what I'm saying? And so we have the King of Swords here. I feel like you're looking for advice, because that's the King of Swords. It's Aquarius energy. You might be one giving advice, because the King of Swords is an expert. King of Swords has seen a lot, been there, done that, now has a higher perspective on things, can see things like an eagle eye looking down, big picture thinking, thinking ahead, really mapping things out in a way. I feel like that map, you know, because we have this navigation here. So this definitely feels like someone who can point you in the right direction. You know, I think you have a ton of options around you at this time, or maybe you're daydreaming or fantasizing about the places you could go, the people you could see. I almost feel like Dr. Seuss or Suez. I don't know how we've been pronouncing his name wrong apparently forever. That's Americans, right? We pronounce everything wrong. And so, yeah, could be needing to get some advice or just some more information about some type of option coming up. You need to know more. Find out everything that you can about these options coming in. That's what I'm feeling there. So this double Three of Swords, the Three of Swords is a card um, saying that something either needs to be healed, has been healed. It just depends on how the rest of the reading goes and just, how it resonates with you. Oh, air signs, my goodness. We do have the Queen of Swords here representing someone who has been through this. Okay? Your future self has dealt with all this before. And depending on what version of your future self you are connecting to, this could either be bad or it could be good. Have you learned from these situations? Have you. Now, I love that we see this depiction of one where the swords are still in the heart and one where they've been removed. And so, since we have it like this, one would be inclined to think that you have removed the swords from your heart and have taken the lessons and the learning. But if you haven't, it's saying now it's the time. Karmic justice here. You have to give that justice to yourself. The universe, like I said, it's just a mirror. It's going to give you what you put into something, nothing more. That's how that works. And so if you can find the lessons and how this situation made you stronger and turn it into wisdom with that King of Swords energy, because that could be your future self, looking at future options and saying, well, I don't want to make the same mistakes I made in the past. I don't want to choose the same type of person. I want to be smart about this. I want to be logical. I want to make better choices. Bam. Use your past as navigation for your future is what I would say, is what the card's saying. All right, let's keep going. Ace of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and the Tower. Something is, like I said, something is in motion. Seven of Swords on the Ace of Swords. Not sure how I feel about that yet, honestly. But look at all the swords energy coming out. It's air signs. Makes sense to me. Two of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Are you kidding me? Nope. And the Five of Swords. Okay. Somebody. Oh my goodness. You gotta let, I just heard let bygones be bygones, but you also have to stay away from people that hurt you in the past. And not just stay away from the people that did that stuff, but future energies of different people with the same vibration. You know what I'm saying? Because some people end up dating the same type of person over and over and over, and they just keep getting burned. And it's like, well, you got to choose differently. So there's something happening around you right now, air signs, and it's saying you got to stay afloat. You got to stay in balance somehow, some way. 'Cause look at what is going on around you. I don't even know where to start here. You're trying to stay afloat here. You do have victory with the Ace of Swords, but I feel like it's unconventional. Oops, I'm sorry. It's unconventional. You're not willing to fight maybe the way you used to fight and argue, or something has changed here. Because we have the Seven of Swords now, and this is sneaking away and not doing the battle. Not doing this again. This is very destructive energy here. Something is ending, it feels like, with the Tower and the Five of Swords. And you're just kind of taking what you can and skedaddling. That's what this feels like. That's your victory, is not fighting the same way. Because I don't think this, whatever this situation is for you, there's no stopping it. You know what I'm saying? And this person will, I really don't like this Five of Swords and the Tower combined. I really, really don't. For some of you, this is a person who is that they want to win at any cost. They really don't care who they have to trample. That's the kind of energy here. And you're just like, you see that and you're just like, I'm just going to tuck out through the back door over here. Hopefully I'm not seen. Do protect yourself at this time if you're around this type of energy, okay? It could be that there might be someone who's trying to sneak away with something you have. Woo! It has the potential for some serious repercussions with that double three of swords here. Not the reading I would have hoped for, but you know, it's like there's a storm a brewing, and I feel like you're just trying to do everything you can to stay afloat here, trying to keep things in balance. Once again, I'm feeling this like world just coming down around you. It feels like it. Might feel like it. And you're just trying to stay afloat. There's a contradiction here. This person probably came off that they were, could be that Queen of Wands energy. You could have been somebody you were really attracted to in a commitment, a partnership with. Could have been business, but they were, you know, turned out to be not so good. Could be something like that. But this is saying keep your head afloat. Just stay focused. That this will soon, I think, be over. My cat just jumped in an empty box and it nearly scared the crap out of me. Okay. This reading has got me feeling a little, whoo, what is this? What is this? All right, so you've got Death just popped out and you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So, whoo, my goodness, air signs. And one more, Judgment. Holy smokes. There is something happening here, but it's for the best. I have to say that because you have karmic justice. Look at this. What did I say in the beginning? It was like I said the Queen of Swords and Justice with the Wheel of Fortune. Didn't I? I could have swore I did. What? Look at the Scorpio energy here with the Death and Judgment. Yeah, something is already in motion here. You know, that wheel, it's turning, and it could be it was turning in the wrong way. This situation was not good, but you've stuck with something for long enough is what this is saying. It's time to let it go for sure. This maybe is a burden you weren't meant to carry here, air signs. Now it's time to focus on you and getting out of this situation and changing your fortune is what I'm feeling. You don't have to carry this burden anymore. You can let it down. Woo! I think you're still moving forward, but it's less whatever this is for you. Oh my goodness. My goodness, my goodness. The Queen of Swords has seen all these swords before, okay? And you are experiencing this probably right now. And this situation, this karmic justice is, you know, it can either tear you down, you know, if you don't pull those swords out and learn the lesson, by golly, then every time someone nefarious like this comes back up in your life, these choices, and you don't learn your lesson, you're just going to keep choosing those toxic choices every single time, and you'll get burned repeatedly, repeatedly, repeatedly. So stop sticking your hand in the fire is what this is saying. And once you do that, once this, you know, these offers come in and you can see them as being toxic and not for you, and you just, shoop, you know, take that sword. Don't actually, you know, hurt anyone, of course not, but just cut those situations out before they even get started. See them for what they are. That's going to change your fortune. Absolutely, 100% guaranteed it's going to change your fortune. Because this is your old life. This is that coffin, right? Of being dissatisfied with the options and choices you made. That's what I'm seeing here. But you're waking up and leaving that old life behind. When you do this, this is going to be rough transition when you're in the middle of it. Don't let this person, like you're here trying to keep your head above water, keep balance. This is the kind of person that when you throw them a life raft, they will literally pull you out of the boat, throw you in the water, and steal your boat. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to help someone that is, hell bent on destruction, because that's what they are. They don't really care. That's how they judge a win for themselves, is how much destruction they leave in their path. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a part of that. Whew. Oh my gosh. Okay, air signs. Let's see what the bonus card is. We have Philosopher's Stone. I like this. You need this, right? You need this in your pocket. You need the whole thing. You need the cloak and you need the Elder Wand. Powerful manifestation of wishes and goals by harnessing universal energy. You can do it. You can do it by cutting these things out. 100%. So interesting. We have the Death card and Judgment. We've got this Grim Reaper here. Reminds me of my new book, The Reaper. It's out now on Kindle. I just revealed it on the channel. The secret is out. I didn't even tell anybody I had a secret that I was writing a book. And I'm already starting volume 2. So do check that out. Check out the video. See what it's all about. I do read the description later on in the video, but I talk about my whole weird process of coming up with the idea. And I've been writing stories for quite a while, but this is the first one I've actually really published. I'm really, really proud of it. So do take a look at it. It's on Kindle, on Amazon. I'll put links in the description. Let's see what your gemstone is. We have silence. Oh my gosh. Wow. Because see, that says 7 of Swords. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Silently, just kind of tiptoe away. There's no winning with someone like this. The only winning is to go away. You know what I'm saying? Because they will take you down. The totem animal for this gemstone is the leopard. When stalking their prey, leopards are focused and silent. Leopard skin jasper encourages you to do the same. Silence has strength. Work on your goal, but keep quiet about it until it is ready to be shown to the world. That's what I did with my book. I wrote it at the end in 6 months in 2024. And then I just kind of sat on it for a while until I felt like I was ready. Yeah, so keep it quiet until it is ready to be shown to the world. Revealing something too soon will dissipate its energy. Yep. Keep it sacred by keeping it a secret for now. Affirmation: I am quiet, I am humble, I don't need the approval of others to validate my efforts and worth. And no, you don't. Oh my gosh, air signs. Let me know in the comments below if this is resonating with you in any way, because somebody's got to hear it. All right, let's get your angel number. See what we got here. Wow, amazing. Good times. 2424. Leisure, rest, holiday, pleasure, love, affection, kindness, and happiness. You are worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you'll find that you're all on the same page and can work together effectively. If you're with the right people. Many people are rooting for you. If you spread love, it will find its way back to you multiplied if you're with the right people. That's the caveat here. If you're around toxic people, they don't care. Yep. All right, let's get this one. Master Alchemist, Violet Flame, activation. Yep. Create the world you want. All right, let's get some tea leaf. We have Quill, get back to basics. Yeah, simplify things. We have Lily, spiritual love. Love yourself, always. And we have Fair Man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Confirmation for some of you. Doesn't tell me if it's good or bad. I want to get 3 money manifestation oracle cards for you and see what's going on in this aspect for March. Let's see. For air signs. It'll be curious to see what comes out individually for air this week for March. Dream job. Ooh, did you ever think that you could get paid for just being yourself? That's good. Innovate. So we have, with the right inspiration, you can bring a novel approach to almost anything. That is so funny. What can you innovate to contribute towards making the world a better place? And entitlement. Why do you believe that you deserve benefits and privileges that you haven't earned or worked for? it's going right there next to that person. I feel like that is their energy coming through, and you'll know it when you see these people. You'll feel it. Trust your gut instinct. If you've got a bad feeling about someone, air signs, just trust it. All right, let me know what you thought in the comments below. Do check out my book. I will put it in the description, a link there. And let's move on to fire signs. Fire signs, this is your collective March forecast tarot reading. Let's dive right into this. We'll do your individual ones later this week. And so let's just get started with our secret, Unlocking the Secret Garden Oracle. All of these cards are listed in the playlist description. Ooh, grounding. A lot of these black cards coming out for March. So stay grounded. We have some earth energy coming in there. I'm feeling a Knight of Pentacles energy, kind of slow but grounded. Maybe even a Four of Pentacles. Let's get your... Oops, this one wants to be on top. Let's see what it is. What is it? What is it? Your spirit animal oracle is the dragonfly. I can't remember who this came out for. So I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. Oh, wait a minute. It came out in the this deck here. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Ah, I love that. So think about letting go of the past. These dragonfly, I think I heard somewhere that they can stay a nymph in the water for like 17 years. I mean, as long as they're not eaten by something. But as soon as they pop, then it's like, what, 2 or 3 months? Something like that when they actually come out. They let go of the past. Maybe they're afraid to come up to the surface. I don't know. But I love dragonflies. They're pretty cool. I like them very much. Very neat. All right. So maybe you're seeing dragonflies. All right. Let's get your Talisman Oracle. This is a really neat deck too. It comes with a paper where you can copy the sigils that's in the book. This one wants to be on top. Why is that happening? All right, let's see. What is it? What is it? Overcome fear. Oh my gosh, yeah. We have this emerging energy here. Letting go of the past. Because that fear can be wrapped up in past things. Stay grounded. All right, so overcoming fear. That feels like moon energy. Could be hermit. Kind of does a dark night of the soul. Yeah, just face your fears here. That's how you learn the most about yourself, your strength. So we have transformation. That could be death card. Let go of the past, 8 of Cups. We have the 8 of Pentacles. I like that. Working towards some type of mastery. 10 of Wands. Here we got some Saggy energy coming in for fire signs. We got the King of Wands. Yeah, we got Leo. Here we go. Entrepreneurial, visionary, very creative energy. Too many flew out. Let's get 2 more rows. Maybe you're growing some mushrooms. I've grown mushrooms before. You can buy this kit and it already comes inoculated. Oh, more Sagittarius. We have Temperance here. Okay. 3 of Cups. Community. We have the 6 of Cups. Ooh, you're getting a gift. Getting a gift. Or somebody's thinking very sweetly about you. All right, last row. We have the 7 of Wands, healthy boundaries. That's good. Could be some challenges around here. We have the 9 of Pentacles, Virgo energy. And the 8 of Wands. Ooh, messages, things speeding up. All right. Let's see what's crossing this energy. We have the 8 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, and the King of Wands. This is you being very focused and determined on something. Maybe a creative project. 6 of Cups again. You might... Yeah, it feels like there's a gift here coming in for you. Possibly in regards to what you're working on. Could be a universal gift coming in. Oh, 3 of Swords. Okay. 2 of Cups. All right. So Eight of Pentacles, Six of Cups. I think you're focused on what you're doing here. We have the path, the mastery, and really getting skilled here, like really moving, leveling up. You're probably seeing some of the results come in from this path of mastery. Definitely seeing results for the work you're doing, this creative work. It's being crossed by the Six of Cups. There's a bit of nostalgia here coming in. And I think you're wondering if things are going to be the same as they were um, before. This is regarding work, and I don't think it is. I think what you're doing now is going to be a lot more prosperous than maybe what you've done in the past. But it's also saying that there is this element that you're putting into your work that is very deep, it's very personal, it means a lot to you. You know what I'm saying with this Six of Cups? Because we have these two different versions of the Six of Cups here in this reading. We have the one, this is the more traditional one, where you see the kids in the courtyard and you see a little boy or some, little kid handing another kid something in a cup, right? And so there is an offer. It's a very innocent type offer. It could be universal gift here. You could be sharing your gifts with the world. There's something about yourself here, fire signs, that you are putting into your work. So it could be you are gifting your work to the world. And that kind of makes sense because that's kind of a King of Wands energy, that putting yourself out there. Uh, we have some Saggy energy here, Ten of Wands, which is Saturn energy. There is a bit of constriction there if you think about it. She's got these wands on her back. It's her burden. I hope you're not carrying around heartache here. That would be sad. What I'm feeling here, though, since we're seeing the depiction of the swords have been removed from the heart, we've had this piece of hair, very Victorian. They used to make all types of funeral memorial things with hair, and some of them very intricate, really cool looking stuff if you look it up. But it feels like this has become a part of you, this pain, this heartache, and it has, I think it's fortified you in many ways here. We see that with the Temperance angel that's showing up here. And the Ten of Wands is that no matter what has happened to you in your life, you're still here. You're still pushing on. You haven't given up. And so I'm actually feeling this is pretty good. I feel like you've maybe been single for a while with this Ten of Wands energy, or at least you feel like you've been on this journey alone. That's what it feels like to me right here. But determined, a lot of determination here. We've got the King of Wands crossed by the Two of Cups. So there could be a soulmate energy coming in for you. It could be a King of Wands energy. Leo, love that. I love Leo. Leo is fun to be around. That is the fifth house of like pleasure and play and fun and, snoo, all that good stuff, right? So could be a Leo coming in for you, soulmate energy. Very well could be. That's kind of what I'm feeling there. It might bring up some issues if it hasn't been dealt with. Could be triggering for some of you. Maybe that's why that Six of Cups is coming up here too. It's making you think back. I don't feel like it's a past person, but it can definitely, just the whole aspect of being in a relationship could bring up some old wounds here. All right, let's keep going. Oh, Eight of Wands. A lot of Saggy energy in here. Oh, Magician. Okay. And we have the King of Pentacles now. All right. Okay. So things are definitely going to start speeding up here. We have momentum. The more work you do on your inner alchemy, it translates. It has a ripple effect out into your outer alchemy. This is about changing your situation, basically, with the Temperance angel here, and being patient also with this process because it takes time. Everything here in this realm takes time. I think that's what aggravates a magician the most because the magician is Mercury energy, which is the planet for Gemini and Virgo. And so we have air energy. Your thoughts are instant. You know, anything you think up, it's like, bam, it's right there. There's no waiting. But the Virgo aspect, the earth part, things take time. So there's a little bit of frustration, I think, in the magician himself, is because he knows what he wants, but now he's got to put action toward it. And we see a lot of action here with this Eight of Wands, tons of it. Movement, positive energy, positive flow of messages here. So the Eight of Wands is, guess what? Mercury. So that's why we have our little male lady on here and the little kitty. I just love it. So definitely, I feel like this could be divine messages. Maybe you're speaking clearly to the universe of what you expect and what you want out of your life and just whatever you're going through and making it happen, taking the steps towards it. Because we have this very powerful energy here of changing your circumstances, turning water into wine, doing something. So things are going to start speeding up for you, fire signs. And it could be incoming messages, but I feel like it's more momentum. It feels like you might be manifesting the right crowd here. With the Three of Cups, it's community and socialization. And I think you understand how important the right people are to your success in the future. Oh, we have the Eight of Wands twice. Oh my goodness. We're talking about things speeding up exponentially. So just hold on, hold your horses. My goodness. You may not feel like you're ready for it, but it's happening. Oh my goodness. So I feel like that you are manifesting the right people. That's what I feel here. It's very important that you are around people that have the same vision or ambition that you have. It doesn't have to be the exact same stuff or things, obviously, but people that are going places, you want to be around those types of people. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, so make good choices with that, is what I would say. It looks like you could have some success here with this King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is the businessman of the tarot, Taurus energy, Venus energy, knowing self-worth. Six of Pentacles is totally in here. He knows about diligence and patience and persistence right here, being very reliable to oneself on this path of mastery here with this King of Pentacles. You know what you want. It could be for some of you, if this is not your energy coming in, this person has a gift for you. Yep, they really do. So this could be that Two of Cups energy that's coming in for you. It could be a King of Pentacles. They might be seeing you in this King of Pentacles energy, where you're masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. They might feel like you're on top of your stuff, you know, really getting things done and manifesting the life that you want, right? So we have 2 kingly energies here, which is fixed, stable energy. All right, kings are always the fixed signs. So that looks good to me too. It could be that this gift that's coming in is this stability of the King of Pentacles, of you showing up and doing something very diligently. Right here, you have the 8 and 9 of Pentacles, which is fabulous. It's fantastic. So we have 7, 8, 9. Look at that. Haha. Let's see if there's any 10s here. We have the Page of Wands coming out. A lot of excitement here. Could represent a new person. 7 of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah, and the Emperor. Holy smokes. Wow. Yeah, okay. I think you're very protective of yourself right now. I think you have firm boundaries, and that's fantastic. Fantastic. You've been through a lot. We see that with the 3 of Swords, right? All those challenges, they're behind you now. And everything you learned about yourself, summiting and getting over those challenges has just made you that much stronger. And so now I think you're really firm in who you are and your beliefs. And that's it. And so I think this person sees you as very formidable in a good way. Like you're not just going to let anyone in. They have to have the right energy. And so you could be meeting someone new, or this is saying to stay curious and passionate and kind of like inner child coming through here, because that's a page of wands, really excited about something. But I think you're still very protective of your energy, but I think there's some excitement brewing here for you, fire signs, getting excited about something. Look at this. You have in the exact order with the pentacles, you have the 7, which is Taurus energy, and then the 8 and 9, which is Virgo. So how interesting is that? I love it's so sequential. So you're doing everything right here. You're on a path of mastery for sure. You're going to attract someone who's probably already been there, done that. Someone who's probably more mature, maybe older, who already has amassed their fortune, their 10 of Pentacles, is what I'm feeling. But you have the 9 of Pentacles, self-sufficiency. This is pre-Empress energy. It's little luxuries. It's your environment. You don't have to have tons of stuff. Just, you like nice things. You'd rather have a few nice things than a whole bunch of junk. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of how I am. My South Node is Taurus. Your South Node is what you've already learned. It's what you're bringing to this life. And so I have appreciation of nice things. If it's not a genuine nice thing, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of how I am. And people call me picky. That's fine. That's fine. I either want the real deal or I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? So this is having more than enough to go around. The 9 of Pentacles is it's one of my favorite energies because I love self-sufficiency, being able to take care of yourself. It doesn't mean that you're single, but it could be that you're single. We have a lot of practicality here, so much with this Virgo energy. It's being very meticulous, very diligent. And it's also about knowing what season you're in and planting and knowing all about this harvest. When it's coming, you're getting very close too. I think you're already, like I said, seeing the rewards of all your efforts. And this is knowing, this is that analysis period of knowing what to change, what to prune, what to do here, what to snip here, what to leave, growing there. So there's a lot of care that you are putting into what you're doing right now, which I really like. I don't know where the fears is coming in here. I guess with the romance is what I'm seeing. That would be the only fears I can see here. Certainly not with the money sector. You're doing great. All right. Woo. So 8 of Wands, twice, something is speeding up. So this Emperor could be 2 different things, okay? It could be something is coming towards you, could be an opportunity, messages. This is saying when this comes, take action. Do not wait, because that's the Emperor. He's wearing a suit of armor underneath those robes, baby. He's ready to just, have it fly off and get to getting. He's not one of those emperors who just sits there. This is a lot of action that is just ready to go. So this is saying that you could be in this position to make these decisions right now and to take action on things when it comes. And there's a lot of action here. And whether or not, now I'm seeing like 2 things here. This action could be coming towards you as an opportunity, or it's saying you need to take action right now. Now's the time to do something. Speaking of which, I just released my first book. I think I've mentioned it throughout this whole thing. It's I posted a video on it this last Friday, and I'm really excited about it. I wrote it in 2024. Took me about 6 months. It's a fantasy fiction novel. I love writing, and this is the first one I've published like on my own. So I'm really excited about it. Do check it out. I'll put a link in the description. But this is about taking action on things, doing something, whether, like I said, whether it's coming towards you or something action that you are going to take. It's saying, now is the time. Now is the time. All right, let's see what we have. And you might have to overcome some fears here to do it. But yeah, now is the time, is what I'm feeling here. All right, let's get one of these. I'd love it if it was at Felix Felicitas. I love that one. We have air. Work with the element of air to cut through to the core of a situation and see the truth. There we go. All right, let's get a gemstone. I haven't done one of these in a while, so let's get a gemstone for the month for fire signs. Okie dokie. And boom. Oh, love rose quartz. There we go. It's the quintessential love stone. It can help attract a soulmate, which you have right there coming in. Or enhance an existing relationship. This beautiful crystal makes it easier for you to love unconditionally and to accept love from others without hesitation. Rose quartz promotes gentleness, kindness, softness, beauty, romance, and affection. Affirmation: I am kind and loving to others, and as such, I attract more love into my life. Rose quartz is a beautiful stone. Oh, let me reach behind me. It's kind of dusty. This is my chunk of rose quartz. It is huge. I know it's not like super fancy or anything, but I love raw stones like that, and it is heavy. It is so heavy. But I love rocks. I collect rocks. All right, let's do an angel number real quick. I think I got that from a weird store like TJ Maxx or something for pretty cheap. I was like, yep, I'll take that. All right, here we go. Bam. Oh, readjustments. That's at 7 of Pentacles. So if you need to make changes, just do it. 16. Overcoming obstacles. We have it right there. Soulmates, romance, affection, support, and comfort. Wow, there's like everything all in one. Huh. It's like a 7-layer burrito. Your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. Look at that. On the horizon is a possibility of beginning a new romantic or platonic friendship, as well as a chance to begin life anew with a person from one's past. I don't like that. Everything will fall into place. It was a typo here. Everything will fall into place. So there you go. I don't like, you know how I feel about past stuff. It should just stay there. It should just stay there. All right. But there could be Leo coming in here. I do like Leo. Divine order. Practice patience. You have to have, that's what the big message has been coming in for fire signs for quite a while now, is to have patience. And that's like the one thing that we are not that great at. We're fire signs. We want it now or yesterday. Last week even. Okay. Chairfield. Someone new is entering your life. I hope they have a lot of money. All right, broken ring. Parting of the ways in either romance or business. That's happened before. And we have gong, an exciting event. So something is leaving your life in order for something new to come in. So I'm not worried about that at all. Let's get 3 money manifestation oracle cards for fire signs for March. Just see what's going on here. I love this deck. And all these decks, like I said, can be found in the playlist description along with my Amazon affiliate links. All right. If there's a link that's not working anymore, just let me know. I have a ton of links. Oh my gosh, author. And I just did my book. Oh, that's so funny. Your words will have a great impact on those who read them. And my son, who's 14, I read the book to him several times, just trying to make sure everything was good. And he loved it. And he's not in the books. He loved it. We have envision. Look at that, a key. Do you know exactly what you want? And are you acting consistently towards achieving it? Maintain a clear vision of what you are calling forth, and you will be unstoppable. Yes, I'd like to hear that. Host. Wow. Whether your space is physical or digital, you could find a lot of fulfillment in being a host. Well, I do love hosting these readings for you guys, and I hope you enjoy them as well. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Do check out my book. I would be so excited about that. And we'll see you next time.